Okay, my people, Flewnt here again with another Breaking Down the Bars. We have none other than my brother boy, Razzy Mak, coming in on the show. Hey, my brother. Hey, thank you for coming in, King. Hey, man, look, like all the other episodes, we just want to be here and get to know you as an artist, brother. We just want to know what Razzy Mak's about. I'm sure a lot of your mob are going to be there, a lot of your fans, and those that don't even know you, that are going to be experiencing your music for the first time, they're going to want to know who's this artist that we're listening to that's blowing our minds. Yeah. So that's what this is about, alright, buzz?
No worries, my brother.
Let's go. So a big part of us getting to know you, cuz, is just literally knowing who you are and where you're from.
Yeah.
And I guess just knowing how long you've been involved in music and, you know, making this great art that you make, my brother. So who is Razzy Mak and where's Razzy Mak from?
Razzy Mak, born in Port Hedland, grew up in Broome. Dad's side is from Broome, Yarra. And then Midwest, Geraldton area, Mullawar. That's my mum's side, Yamaji. So that's me. And my music. So
how long have you been doing music for?
Started off back when I was in boarding school, freestyle.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, and wanted to get better, and then so I started taking writtens to freestyles, and next level, So ever since I was young, so before then,
perfecting the craft through like freestyles was something that I did as well at a young age, and it was kind of like at the start, it was just like to impress your organs and like raise your social status, you know what I mean? But at the very start, and then I realized how important music was. Was that kind of the journey you went through?
Yeah, so freestyling, and then the next journey was making music. So with the phone and CD singles. At the end of the CD singles,
tell us about that.
So me and my brother, Sanity, back in the day, CD store, you could buy instrumental. A CD single, and at the end of it was an instrumental.
So
we'd buy that, take it back, put it in a CD player, have our phone on voice record, press record, and then rap up over the whole track. Do the hook versus all one take.
That's something these kids wouldn't know about these days.
That was it. Bluetooth, infrared, and
so how many takes did you have? Like would you just have the one crack at it?
One take.
You had one crack? That's why I had one take King's, my brother. That's it.
Yeah, it was just the phone voice record.
Bang.
We just had to go bang, bang, go.
There's no dropping in halfway through your verse?
No dropping in, nothing.
Oh man, molded, right? Molded.
That was it. That's where it started from. Ever since then, just became more of a hobby, and then started taking it serious because the passion grew bigger for it. So.
People were listening.
Yeah, that's it. I got people backing me, and which makes me more confident in being the artist I am. So
I guess, like myself, I listened to a lot of artists growing up, and a lot of artists have changed my life. I really believe that music can change people's lives. And what I did is, like I said to all the other artists on the show, is I took parts of music or songs or lyrics and I applied them to myself. I think like that's who we are as people. We take what we see out in the world. What sort of music has influenced you, and how has that shaped your sound?
So grew up on old school hip hop, NWA, Dr. Dre, Tupac, Biggie. Was always a big fan of hip hop. But what influenced me was probably Lil Wayne, Drake, like early Drake, like So Far Gone Mixtapes, Comeback Seasons.
Let's go.
This is when early Drake. So just his flow, his style, and then punchlines with Lil Wayne, like. I bring, that influenced me to actually put my craft, and then also people like Mac Miller, Joyner Lucas, and that's part of the. I like to do storytelling. So in some of my tracks, you see, I try to get in depth with storytelling.
An influence from that Joyner style of two perspectives. Because I do know which track you're talking about. And I know the influence there, but you've been able to take that on in your own way and apply it to your situation or the situations you see. What's around you. And that's incredible track. You want to plug that track quickly? What's the name of that track?
Am I Human? It's basically a song about homelessness and two perspectives, the rich guy and the homeless guy. So
definitely, man. Beautiful track. Special track too, because that hits close to the place where we live and what we see going on. Important track. Awesome. So music's a massive part of the way that we sort of shape our sound, but I think equally to music and artists that we listen to is our literal day-to-day events or the things that we see and experience throughout our life, that we observe over TV, whatever it may be. What sort of events have happened in your life that have shaped the way you tell your stories through your art?
Probably just my childhood growing up. It was pretty, not the worst childhood, but most of my growing up and struggling, dad working away, mum raising boys, me and my brother. And and just what's going on around me. Seeing a lot of issues in communities, whether it's homelessness, whether it's jails and all the, with our people, that kind of influenced me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pretty much putting down my story on what I've grown up on the tracks.
Yeah, my brother. I think for those that haven't heard your music quite yet, but will be first introduced to it, they'll get a strong feeling of like a message in every track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like particularly the ones that are made to sort of put out something. You know what I mean? To sort of convey a message. Your style of storytelling is quite unique in this scene. You know what I mean? I think it really sets you apart from a lot of other artists. So I really respect that about you, brother. The way that you approach your art form and the way that you kind of trailblaze it here in WA, this way that you approach these sort of styles of music. Awesome, brother. We get to the part that everyone's waiting for, breaking down the bars. I think the song you're gonna break down is one of my favorite songs from yours, man. I remember bumping this track. Yeah. So do you want to let the people know what song you're gonna break down and what verse of that song you're gonna break down?
This track is called Love Me. I'm gonna do the first verse.
Hey, let's go.
Most of my life I had to struggle through the pain. Running through these streets, drove my mother insane. With dad not around, he had to work for the fam. I was kicked out of school, I was heading for the pen. Judged by the color of my skin, I was never meant to win. But look what we did, man, look how we live. Told I would never be ish, but I took my shit and go up to the top of this bitch. Told him I'm ready, man, I be taking it off. This is a new day, yes, I be looking for more. And trying to stop me, man, I be proving you wrong. Made it this far, working now, I'm working on this song. Just I'm bringing that flow to make them wanna jump in boats. Hit up by the water, brother, can you stay afloat? Gotta do it for myself and my people back home. Yeah, let's get it.
Nice. Can't wait, man. That's boss. Thanks for the PG version. But you know you could have swore from it. Hey, all good cuz, who cares? Don't worry.
I'll just go
the messages. Don't worry about it. Well, we are the stars, we out of here, don't worry. But I know what you mean, cuz I know that PG like get the answer version out.
That editing, you know what? Editing the story, that shit is something like that.
Anyway, my brother, look, straight out, cuz, one of my favourite songs from yours, if not my favourite song. The acapella doesn't even do it enough justice because the way that you actually flow on that beat, like knowing that somebody has listened to the song so many times, and the way you hit it and the builds, like, I don't know, man, I can hear influences from different artists, perhaps, like the way you did it. It's such a great track, and your message is strong while still being something that's like real vibe.
Yeah.
So what were you trying to get across in that song, in that verse?
The whole concept of the song is like coming from nothing to now look at me now celebrating by opening bottles. And I was growing up, you didn't really know racism, getting judged, and you're being treated less different. So try to put all that in there, look what I've overcome, look at all the stuff and struggles I've done. And told by the teacher that you're not going to give nothing the way you're doing. And just put all that in there and then look at me now, and then love me.
That's it, man. And I'm telling you now, man, anybody who's a fan of your music or listens to yours is bound to love you eventually, brother, because you just put out some of the best content, man. 100, brother. Like, I mean, just listening to that track and what you're saying in there, so many things I can connect to as another black fellow as well. I think like some of the most powerful things that you're saying in there is the celebration of overcoming all these things. Yeah. Being able to be like, open and vibe. And that's the hook. I didn't even get that part. That's a little bit extra for me.
I'd have to go to the,
That's it, brother. Look, man, awesome track, cuz. Just before we go,
Yeah.
what can you tell the people to expect from Razzy Mak when he performs our Flewnt Sporaloo block party? What are we gonna see?
Man, we're gonna get that vibe. I'm gonna hype the whole crowd on.
Oh!
I'm gonna bring that energy.
Let's
We're
go!
getting buzzing, bro. This is Razzy Mak in the building. Tell me how you feel it.
Oh,
Get
my
your
man.
tickets, go there, because it's gonna be something you don't want to miss. For real, for real.
That's it. You heard it from Razzy Mak himself. Make sure you make it the Flewnt Sporaloo block party. You're gonna catch Razzy Mak, and make sure you click on the link below. You get the tickets and check out my brother's songs. Love Me and Am I Human? Let's go.